Welcome back guys, in this episode we're doing some engine bay dress up. Stay tuned. So after the success of doing the gallery gaskets in the last episode, I have bought some titanium goodies from J-Kit Masterpiece and I'll show you them just now. So this is what we've got. We've got a new titanium strip bar, cooling cover, the H-brace that goes at the front. Beautiful parts. I've also picked up some Nismo sill covers, some carbon kind of B-power covers and battery and fluid, brake fluid covers. Also got a new MCR gear knob, and I need to put on the Nismo badges and the RS badges and things after the paintwork. These are titanium bolts that have come with Jake stuff, the Masterpiece stuff. I've also had these for a while, just some little covers for the power steering fluid and the washer bottles and stuff. A little one for the oil dipstick and one for the coolant reservoir, so I'll stick all them on. That's the badge for the back boot lid, but I do have a new one coming, so I'm going to hold fire on that one. Might leave that off. And I've also got some titanium bolts that I bought from Torkin years ago for the DE engine bay, so I'm hoping I can use a couple of them for maybe the headlights and stuff, just to dress that up a little bit. So yeah, I'll set you up on the stand and we'll get that done. I am waiting on some wheel protection just to coat the wheels before we put them on, so hopefully by the time this is all done in the video, we'll skip to get the wheels on and then it'll be time for Japfest.
I can see there are different paths laid out for you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a true believer, and I wanna stay true to my feelings. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my
There we go, that looks a lot nicer. Great difference, especially with the titanium bolts on the headlights and other little spaces for them. Happy with that. Right, onto the door sills and the B-power covers. Could be a bit tight trying to do this with one hand. There's not really much room for the tripod, so carbon fibre. Sweet. Right, for the door sill we need to move the hockey stick. Yeah, it's not a good idea to do this with one hand, I don't think. Pins. Should probably clean that, but not got time. I'm in a rush for Japfest. for the other side. Some of you keen-eyed viewers may notice that I have taken the titanium cover off, and that is because this aftermarket bonnet does not work with it. So my carbon fibre ones that I do, they are made exactly the same as the ARC Cusco. Anyway, very similar to the titanium ones with the size of the cutout. So I'm going to mark this with some paste basically, and polish, and lower it down, see if I can see where it's filling, because it just won't let the bonnet latch connect fully. I'm not sure why. I'm wondering if it's hitting here. It could be here, which means I need to cut this area out, which I've got another one without the logo on it. But yeah, I'll try that first, but whatever it is, it's just not catching. I think it could be there. We'll try that first and we'll see. It's catching right at the back here. Got a little bit of polish there. So I'm hoping I can just trim a little bit out of that with the Dremel. That might let it go down enough. Doesn't seem to be catching anywhere else. I've not got time to mess about cutting the titanium. For one, I don't really know how to do it, so I'll need to look into that. If that's all it needs, a wee 5 or 6 mil out of that, then I'm sure we can get that altered. Because I really want to run the titanium one, but for now, carbon fibre it is. Let's pop this off and get it trimmed up. This big piece here at the bottom, I think's resting against that. Obviously that will only push down so far. Now let's put a little bit of paste on this and we'll see what it transfers to. Massive hits here and here onto this. So it's not like I can cut any more of this cooling panel away. In the long run, I'll probably modify this bonnet. I'll cut this section out. This fiberglass and filler, I'll just cut it out on both sides and redo it further back to let me be able to run that all the time. Aftermarket parts, eh? Can't beat it. Right, what's next? Take this off. I've already done the carbon covers on the other side. Badges, I've got a badge to put in the back and the RS lettering. I've got the Nismo formats, so we'll get all them in and then we'll get the wheels on. So I've just had to put some tape on an old badge here to get me going until the new one arrives. So get this on, and the RS logo, the Nismo logo goes up here, but the actual Superleggera decal goes there. So I'll leave the Nismo off it and I'll put the Superleggera decal on it. Probably tomorrow before I can get them. And tomorrow is Saturday. And then Saturday afternoon is when I'm heading down to Japfest for the Sunday, because we've got an early start on Sunday. So I'm going to head down to Saturday, catch up with a few guys and just stay over the night. One thing I'll show you in a minute, but one annoying thing is, I don't know if I told you about the titanium exhaust with a crack in it. So I basically took it to a place a few weeks ago to get repaired, and also the tips extended out 70 or 80 mil for the rear bumper to suit it. Hadn't heard anything, went back a few days ago for the guy to tell me that he's just back from holiday, so he's not even looked at it. So I had to left the centre pipe there because that was the bit that was cracked, took the back box back, because basically I had another Muse exhaust, so I had another centre pipe. So I put that on today, and the centre pipe is just slightly different. The flanges at a slightly different angle, because obviously it's made to suit the other back box. Anyway, whole thing. So basically, the back box is sitting like a pile of shite. So don't judge me. I'll get it fixed, but just in case anybody looks at it and goes, "Oh, that's fucking garbage." That is fucking garbage. You are right. But I had no choice but to put it on and get it down to Japfest. I made this little template for the RS's, the RS badge off from other RS, so I'll just try and line it up best I can. There we go, it's on for the time being. Okay, so we've got mats to stick in now and the wheels, and get stickers. Pick up the stickers tomorrow morning and get them on. So yeah, when I'll show you what I mean about the can you see it from there? Maybe. So yeah, this one's sitting further back and probably sitting a bit higher up as well. That's what it is, but that one there, so if I'd put that one on, there's two types I'm use, well probably three to be honest. There's the standard I'm use for the standard 350Z bumper, so that'll come out so far. The Nismo bumper is a bit bigger than the standard bumper, so this one here has slightly longer tails on it. And then you get the Superleggera one, which I'm not sure if they made the exhaust to suit or just adapted it, but that sits out even further again. So there's three types, and I've only got two. What a shame. So yeah, I'm going to get this one eventually made a little bit longer, and then obviously the centre pipe that was supposed to be for that exhaust fixed. So yeah, that's the titanium. I ended up having to order my own titanium, like 40 quid for a stupid little bit like that, but that'll let me sleeve those back tails out. As I say, they only need to come out about 80mm, I think, just so they're just protruding, maybe, and no more, because I'm going to get a lot of heat up here when I'm driving down. Not much we can do about it, so we'll just need to deal with the consequences. Right, what we got? We've got mats over here, Nismo mats. Let's get them in, and this has just arrived from Masterpiece. Thank you, buddy. We're going to open that up and get that in. That's the passenger side. We'll fling that over the other way. With these mats, we are now complete. On the inside anyway. Fresh. I think I'm going to leave cleaning the car till maybe tomorrow night or something, once I'm down there. Nice, so stereo's done, steering wheel. We've just ran out of time for the seats, I'm afraid, but get the seats and the exhaust and everything done at another date. Now the car is going to be running and driving. We'll see what's in this box. So my good lady brought this out to tell me that the courier had just threw it over the garden fence, so I really hope it's not damaged. Because it's not cheap. Nice. I love this stuff. So I can't remember if we were in this video or not that I said if I hadn't been dressed up I'd bought an ARC expansion tank, and I bought it ages ago under the impression it was a 350Z one. It turns out it's not, it was a 370Z. So this is to replace that. Beautiful coolant tank, and I've got a little coin there for the middle of it, and a little badge which I think I'm going to put on my slam panel. So nice, so nice. Right, let's get this fitted, and then the wheels. By the way, thanks Jake for getting that sent over so quickly. I do appreciate it. That's the bottom. Let's have a look. So it does strange clip on it. I'm assuming the previous guy had fitted, and it was, to be fair, it was a pretty good clip, so might as well put it back on. It's on the underside, you won't see it. I think I'm going to have to enlarge the holes because this is an aftermarket radiator. There's just a little bit of discrepancy in it, about 3mm. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. And back. So I just elongated the holes a little bit, about a mil or two each side, and hopefully that's enough. Wrong way. My hose wrong. That's weird. That is pointing the other way on my OEM one. Just need to make do with this just now. Here are the wheels in all their glory. So I tried to match the specs that the Superleggera ran. So they're BBS LMRs. Well, these are custom made replicas, and they are 10.5 in the backs with a 25 offset, and the fronts are 9.5s with a 20 offset. Just went for some Nankang tyres. This car's not going to be getting driven loads, and if it does go on track, then I've got my Volk wheels there with different tyres on them. So the fronts are running 245 30/20s, and the backs are 275s. A little bit of a stretch on them. You can see there, I'm not a massive fan of the stretch, but we were going with the sizes before the body kit was fitted. I had to order these. They took a wee while to be made, so we're just kind of trying. Didn't want the tyres to be too far out in case it rubbed the arches, so I think we're sitting alright. Now the suspension I'm going to leave at the height it is just now because it's good for clearing speed bumps and stuff. I might lower it a little bit once I get more comfortable with the car and see how it sits, but for now these are the wheels and they're goddamn nice. I'd like to say thank you to Kevin at KW Customs. He let me go down to his unit today and we gave him a ceramic coating just to protect him as best we can. So yep, thanks very much Kev. Right, let's get these fitted. Not too bad, guys. I'm not a stanced kind of person, so I'm not looking for these things to be baller on the edge, but they're not too bad. Not bad, because this slip under here, if you could see it or not, it goes in about maybe an inch, so you don't want your tyre out too far, it'll catch it. I think we'll be okay. Only one way to find out is that's drive the car, but yeah, it's looking good. A couple of things that annoy me is this hood's obviously a aftermarket hood, so it doesn't fit up as great. There's a bit of a gap here, it's a little bit higher here as well. Could maybe mess around with it a little bit, but it's thicker than the original hood. It sits a little bit higher, so you can see it when you're driving. It's got this vent at the back as well to let air out. It's the bar that I needed for the project, but I prefer nice tight gaps, and these edges annoy me a little bit. But yeah, wheels are looking good. I can't wait to get the car outside. That's awesome, guys. We'll call it a wrap there, and I might see some of you down at Japfest. For now, I need to go in with my dinner and pack a bag for going, and pack a little bag of tools, what I might need, and some cleaning products, because it's a bit filthy and I'll need to give it a clean. So yeah, if you see me down there, come say hi. I've sold parts to plenty of you guys. My apologies because I won't know your names, my memory's terrible, but yeah, come say hello anyway, and we'll get a wee chat, and hopefully we'll get have a nice day for Japfest as well. Alright, till next time, guys. See you later.